Good morning, Lenape High School. I'm Jack Watson, that's Andre Gray, and this is All Access,
a monthly show about anything and everything Lenape sports.
We've got you covered on all the latest Lenape sports news, as well as some other awesome segments that all involve Lenape sports. And we'd like to start this episode off with a big congratulations to the Lenape girls soccer team on another outstanding season. The Lady Indians defeated Toms River last week by a score of 2-0 and defeated Eastern 2-0 as well for their 7th straight Group 4 title. Congratulations on a great pair of wins, girls.
Let's take a look at the Group 4 South Championship in case you missed it. Their offense led them to another successful and stellar season.
Andre, no, I think it was a little more like their defense and their goaltending, you know.
Jack, it was obviously and clearly more offensive.
Well, Andre, explain to me how they had 15 shutouts on the season.
But Jack, they had an cumulative score of 69-11 against opponents. That's an average of 3 goals a game.
But they got 15 shutouts on the season. Your claims are not justified.
Whatever, Jack. Let's talk about the other type of football. Our Lenape Indians football team has a record of 4-5 with wins against RV, Seneca, Charlotte East, and their most recent victory against Southern. Look past Lenape's record and scores, and Lenape is a great, young, talented team. Some would say that Lenape is undersized, but we have the dedication and hard work to compensate. I was fortunate enough to catch up with the brains behind the beast, third-year coach Tim McNaney. Check it out.
My family's always been involved with football. My father was a football coach. I went to Bishop Eustace, graduated in 1987. I played on an 86 championship team. My dad had coached in Philadelphia in the 50s and 60s, and then came over to Pennsauken High School in 1970. So I grew up following high school and college football my whole life. I started playing. I'm one of 5 brothers. We're one of 6 boys, so I have 5 brothers. So we were pretty rough in the house anyway, so it became more of a natural for us to play it. I went to Georgetown, played Division III football, had a great time, great career there. Enjoyed being down in D.C., but it gave me a chance to play football for another 4 years. Ended up becoming an assistant coach over at Pennsauken High School with Tom Cohen, who was the head coach then. And once I started coaching with Pennsauken and getting back in my blood of coaching, I realized this is what I wanted to do. When the job opened up, I put my name in the ring. I went through the process, and a long process it is. And fortunately, they gave me the honor of being the coach, and I take that job very seriously and trying to do every day, do my best to make sure we do the right things. Offensively, I love running the football. I truly believe that defense wins football games and wins championships. I'm a defensive guy at heart. With the kids, I like to be firm and fair. Every kid we treat a little differently because they're all a little different. They're like our own. Like I have 4 children myself, and all of them are a little bit different. That doesn't mean anybody gets special privileges, but some kids need to be pushed a different way. Our philosophy is: if you come out, you work hard, you wear a helmet in August, and you bust your butt through camp, we're going to want you a part of the football team. Philosophy-wise, we believe in discipline. We run a pretty tight ship from how our kids dress for games. We're all the same to how we dress on the practice field. We talk about limiting turnovers, no penalties, no mental mistakes. It's one thing if a guy's going to out-jump you and make a play. It's another thing if you're not in the right spot. Each game is like a season in itself. I mean, you spend a whole week game planning. Our plan is to take, one practice at a time, one game at a time. We want to get better every time we're out there. It was a great experience. And now I can't imagine my life not doing it.
Wow, what a great coach. The Indians have another game soon as they'll be taking on the Shawnee Renegades at the annual Turkey Bowl game on November 28th.
Let's get that repeat, boys. Now it's time to test your sports knowledge with whose logo is it anyway?
That does it for this edition of All Access. Tune in next month for the latest Lenape sports news. I'm Jack Watson.
And I'm Andre Gray.
And you stay classy, Lenape High School.